Generic greetings and welcome back to Prison Architect. In the previous episode, we found out we had another legendary prisoner, Mr. Patton, and we assumed that that was the case based on his reputation and behaviour. However, we didn't expect it to be just as bad as what it was. If you checked it out, it was all of the traits that you just don't want. So extremely deadly, extremely volatile, tough, strong, the lot. And during his short tenure as resident badass, he murdered several people in the prison, even though he's only been in a couple of... Actually, I don't know how long he's been in, but it certainly wasn't a long time, nowhere near as long as Lee. But after all of that, and after all of the behaviour that is not exactly befitting of a model prisoner, he ended up being mauled to death by a dog. And quite honestly, this may make me a bad person, but I don't really care. He was attacking everybody, he was destroying everything. I mean, the only thing we could have done probably in order to prevent all of that was maybe give him a better cell with more things, but then is that not sending the wrong signals and not what we're trying to do around here? Either way, the problem's now dealt with and I don't really mind. So in this episode, what we want to do is get the kitchen and canteen up and running, so let's just crack on with that. We'll go to objects and then actually we'll check first. Yes, we are fine over on the power, so let's just get some cookers put in and we'll get this all sorted. Now the problem in doing this in one go here is that we will need some more... That's wrong. Some more cooks and chefs and other food preparation staff. However, hopefully they won't just turn up here when it's not functioning. But let's see how it goes. Actually, it's Prison Architect. They probably will. Metal detectors are going to go in. The lot's going to go in. And then we'll get our tables and benches. And then we'll use the clone tool once that's placed. So, yeah, that's what I didn't want to see. Cancel all of that. See, what's happened is all of the prisoners are now going into here to eat. And there's nothing here. Yeah, I should have expected that. Although, after the... I don't know what update it was. I thought it would feed one the other and then... feed one. That's probably the wrong term when it comes to feeding, and very confusing. When it comes to food distribution, you can see there, I thought this would be distributed from here, which is what it should be, but only if it was staffed and all that sort of thing. Well, apparently it wasn't. Anyway, so they'll go over there, they'll be fed, hopefully. I bet there's some shortfall, though. Let's have a quick look. In terms of food, yes, there is some critical needs. That's going to be a problem, so we need to get this done before the morn, although that shouldn't be a massive issue. I don't think we'll have any... big problem there. This should be done rather quick. In terms of our deployment, we'll have a guard patrol, and I think we'll have an armed patrol around here, because this is just going to be... Do we want to set this to staff only? I don't know. No, we don't, but what we'll do is we'll manually set the food distribution. Yeah, we'll manually set the food distribution. So there's our patrol around there. And what we're going to do is go to quick build, clone, and get this done. Like I said, I want this done tonight. And also what I want to do tonight is finish a shakedown, because we didn't do it last time. So there we go. This is obviously going to lock a lot of these down, although we do have a guard on the automatic door system. We have a lot of contraband being found as well. When it comes to wardens, one of my favourites is the warden, that when she finds contraband, she gets a cut off it. So, in a smaller prison, it doesn't really matter much, but in a prison like this, you can get hundreds and hundreds a day just by doing shakedown. Looks like the shakedown's working out quite well there. What I'm going to do is hire some more guards and some more armed guards. There we go, and some more dog handlers. There we are. We have lost a couple of the over the course of the game, so it's probably best that we do that. I'm going to run a large water pipe across here. Actually, you know what? I won't. I'll cancel that. I'll just run a small across there. I was going to run it across and then up, but there's no real point. Eventually this will become our death row facility, and I want to get that. And I want to get that built sooner rather than later, but the plan is to get this area up and running, kitchen and canteen, then get the yard furnished, and then maybe the sniper towers, and then we'll go for this one. But this should be in the next couple of episodes, I would assume. Although, as always, it really depends on what happens. So we are going to get some more prisoner intake, and we will fire up some CIs as well. Looks like this is now functioning, but I'm not going to... We still haven't searched all the areas. I mean, it's a lot of areas to search. Alright, we'll take that off, because that should be about right now. Let's go over to remove tunnels. No more tunnels there. Do I need to place flooring back in here? I don't think so. Place flooring in there, that should be fine. So there we are. Okay, so I'm waiting until it's after breakfast to get this done. Which it is... soon, because if I place this now, it's just going to get fired up straight away. Haven't fully furnished this because I don't know if we need it just yet. In fact, I know we don't need it just yet. So there's our intake. So what I'll do is I'll go over to informants, and we can see from the bus, no known traits at all. There's a trait that we don't know about. But once dinner time's finished, I'll go ahead and activate some CIs. Don't want to do it now because the suspicion will rise massively if they just see them get dragged out. So, I don't know where they're all going. He's going there. Work free time. Okay, so, Stephen, Lee, Matthew, Benjamin. That should do us. There we are. So at least that's better now. Although I didn't realize they were getting so full. So as you can see, they're walking along. When this goes red, it means they are getting... I wouldn't say interrogated. That's really the wrong term. It's more being questioned, isn't it? So only those have been targeted. Yeah. Or rather, at risk, I think is the term. We can see there's bits of contraband around the place. Not too bothered about that. It's mainly just traits that we should be wary of. No, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Couple of traits there. Tough, stoical, quick. Not really super max level, really, is it? Okay, that should be fine. Right, so we'll turn that off. That's okay. So we'll go over to our rooms and then to the canteen. We're going to designate that as canteen. That'll be our third canteen. Remember, we do have a staff one as well. And then the kitchen as well. We'll go over to our staff and then to cooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what we'll do is we'll check in logistics our food distribution, which is being fed by that from these ones. That's bad. We don't want that. So that holding cell, we want to go to there. That one from... it doesn't really matter, actually, where that one comes from, but... this is just went for the closest. But I just don't like the idea of that being fed from there. That's something I didn't think of, actually. As you can see, this here is high risk. However... that can come from there. However, that is currently going to there, so they'll go through and in. I'm going to set it to there because eventually that is going to become another normal risk cell block, this entire thing here. And also, those mingling there hasn't caused a massive issue yet. So, there we go. That's the distribution. I think that's okay. I don't think there's any great issue there. Okay, we'll just see how it goes. So that's all functioning. We do need to put some tiling in there because it looks good and we're trying to do that. We'll also go to concrete tiles. Concrete tile these up. We'll go to the grass. Place the grass in here as well. Might put a bit in there as well because why not? And we'll also put some weight benches in here as well once these are placed. But only once the stuff's placed because then I'll know what the deal is. Okay, that's fine. Excellent. So, yeah, this will be changed to normal risk, but we need to build this cell block first. But I don't know whether to build this first and move them over, or not. I don't know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8. So even if we build this, we won't have enough to house them all. We've got 1 death today, and that is tough and extremely volatile. James Conaghan fighting over here. Wouldn't have expected that. Let me just get this guy that's stationed in and... Wow, Mark Rogers, prison number 5953702. No reputation and traits that we're aware of. And they shouldn't be. It's just he was volatile and that's all that's happened. Wow, and another one. What the hell's going on here? Oh, it's Adam Lee. Okay. So Lee's kicked off. And he's using a shank. Whoa! And also taking out the dog handler as well. And now there's a set of keys going around. I've had enough of this. Let's see how long range his shank is now. Okay. Well, he has surrendered somewhat. There we go. So, Adam Lee, what can I do about you? He's fearless. Even locking, fearless and stoical. Not even locking him down is not going to do anything. Okay. There's only... I think there's one solution. It's far from ideal, but it is a solution. We make another protective custody type area, but only for legendary prisoners, and we just have armed guards circle it all the time. And it means that they're not going to interact with other prisoners, because that's the problem. We need to isolate them permanently. I originally thought that these Supermax areas would be good enough, but no. No, that's changed our plans. Well, it means that this area here can just become a Supermax area. The problem with that is it's really close to the wall. So we could say make, I don't know, this entire section here as like a Supermax area. Or rather a legendary area, not really Supermax. Supermax is just for just a step above the high risk. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's crack on with that then, because, well, we might as well. I'll finish the yard first. So, assuming we're going to have that, as you can see from here, we've got like a security area, and we've got all of this. If we have something similar, like we'll do this here. So security area. This could be our security area, as long as it's distance 4, which it is, size 4. And then we'll have our cells in here, and we'll pretty much just clone these. So internal is 4x4. Oh, what the hell is going on in this prison today? Murder by prisoner. What now? No reputation and just kicking off for no reason. I don't really know what that's about. But if that guard patrolling could please sort him out, then that would be most good. Do we have an instigator in here? We can't see them. It's because they're not there to eat time. I have no idea what that was about. Anyway, back over to here. So internal 4x4. That's a 4x5. Do we want to have it that size? Doesn't really matter. I think 4x4. And do just what I said and copy it. So we'll do that. That's our legendary prisoner area. There we are. This is a problem because it's so close to the wall. But we'll be doing shakedowns anyway, and we do have dogs, I believe, patrolling on that one. No, we don't. Not yet. It's a good job. I'll check that then. So, dog patrol. Something like that, I think. There we are. Okay, so this is going to be security and our Supermax area. The shower and toilet will go as far at the top as I can manage it. So we'll have... I'll just build this one cell on either side. So we'll have the door there, and then the shower and toilet will go there. That makes sense. At least in my mind it does, which means it probably makes no sense whatsoever. Let's just max speed that out. And we'll crack on with that. More tasers going on here, all being used. Could be danger level of some kind. General heat of the prison is not good. There's a critical exercise need for 20 prisoners. Could be to do with over here. I don't know. Ooh, oh, that's a bad sound. 1, 2, 4, 5. That. The placing noise is worse when you have high heat. Gung 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 gung. Well, we'll just crack on. What else can we do? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. There we go. Could put some benches in if we really wanted to, but I don't know. Oh, we could put some benches in the centre. What about that? Like that, maybe? That'd be interesting. Can we get more in, actually? Ah, shame we can't. I'll put them like that, because it'll look a bit better, you see. There we are. Little radio on the centre. No, we don't need that. Right, so we're going to be cracking on with this. Obviously, we will need to power that up, which straight away, just electrical cable straight through the entire thing will be perfectly acceptable. So danger level's going down. Not going to do a shakedown tonight. Done one previously, so that should be fine. So we'll get this up and running. So this will be for this will be a problem. I need to assign it to a different type of prisoner. Because this is Supermax, but this is also, I want this to be Supermax, but we want to make sure that the legendary prisoners go there, and they don't really have any particular set that I can put them to, like a different category. Okay, we'll think about that. Let's just go to objects and get this cell sorted. So we want a bed like so. Toilet, probably like that. No, actually like that. Then drains, shower head, a radio. I'll have a TV. I'll have a desk. And we'll have a chair. And bookshelf. There we go. So that should be those done. So as you can see, the showers are getting used, which is good. And what's he kicking off about? Spiritual need. Still some guards need to pass that taser certification. Do some more spiritual guidance then. So 3 in the queue, I'll just stop that then. No need in wasting all that for the money. Right, so there's those cells. Need to force that open, but we'll have that as security first. So that's set as security. We will do that. We want to have a metal detector in there. We want to have a solitary door in there and a solitary door in these ones. And for cells, designate these both as cells, but we also need to sort out the designation, which will be Supermax. It will be Supermax, but How am I going to do that? That's such a problem. I need another designation. There are mods to do that. There are mods we can get for that, but don't know if we can get it at this stage. We might have to remove those. I'm not too sure what the solution on that one is. Gonna have to have a think about that one. Well, I'll get these done first. And once the doors are put in... Oh, they are put in. So why can we not... We'll have to change it to suit max. Why are they not separate? I don't know why that is. Let's just go for a clone then. We'll just clone that off. So, I'll just clone the lot. And same again. Oh, not enough money. That's a thing we haven't experienced in a while. Insufficient funds. Trying to think, what is the best solution? What is the best solution actually is something I need to check actually. We do have more prisoners turn up, so let's just activate some more CIs. What if like more better? Oh, hang on. Is that Adam Lee kicking off again? Yes, it is. He'll spend most of his days in that if he keeps doing that, to be honest. Got a quick build clone. Bang, there we go. Okay, so CI's activated. We can see that Matthew Brown's currently getting having a little chat. So we got a couple of people getting targeted, or rather at risk. Not seeing anything. No, not really seeing anything on that one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Obviously some traits aware of. This person here. That's James Merwood. Been here quite a while actually. They're having a little natter with parole. It should be alright. So I'm just checking up. That will be distributed to there. Yeah, it will be. It is fine. That's fine. See, the supply is okay. It's getting fulfilled now. Yeah, that should be fine. Do we need more chefs in here? Why is there only a couple of chefs? There should be more. How many do we have? 16. Well, there's 20, so we got should be roughly 10 each. I mean, it's not going to distribute like that, and it never does. But ideally, so there's our water connections. So I'm pretty sure you can set prisoners to go to a specific area. So, for example, Lee, I can assign him to that. Actually, if we're going to assign him to anything, where is he? Adam Lee. I'm going to assign him to the top one. Ah, I can't because he's not a legitimate cell. That one is though. And you can see a book appears on the bed. He should be escorted to that one. And then it means that... Yes, he is there now. No, he's been escorted to there. And then he should be... You. That one. Now where's he being taken back to? He's taken back to solitary. Okay. End punishment. Stop taking him where he's going. But I'm going to say lockdown permanent. So he'll be taken to here because he has to. He'll be taken to there, and then as soon as he gets there, he'll be turned around and put in here. Oh, good grief. Anyway, metal flooring. What have we gone for in here? Oh, we've gone for fancy tiles. Nah, these are high risk. These are getting not fancy tiles at all. We'll go for concrete. Here. And in there, and there, and then some lovely wooden flooring. And we haven't finished security, but we'll need to do that. So security, I like the idea of like a bit there. A couple of filing cabinets at the back. A couple of chairs in there. There we are. That's okay. A bit different. So we've got an armed patrol and a dog patrol around here. Hang on. Duncan Buckwell. No, you shouldn't be assigned here. This is the problem. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to have to do something when it comes to these legendary prisoners. Because it's just going to be exhausting going around and manually moving them over. Okay, we'll have a think, and also we'll have to deal with whatever that is. I'm guessing fighting and a broken toilet. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Next episode, we'll sort out the new, I wouldn't call it protective custody, we'll call it the legendary wing. And then we'll probably get some changes around here. I think I'll change these to graded cells, graded high risk. I think that's the plan. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. As always, if you have enjoyed the video, thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.